Okay, folks, today we are going to talk about naming hydrates. And remember, we need to know certain rules for that. So to name hydrates, you need to know your prefixes. If you haven't written these down, pause the video and do that now. Alright, now remember, your rules apply to the hydrate piece, but the other part is always an ionic compound. So we name the first part as an ionic compound, and then we have to put in a certain number of waters. So if we look at zinc sulfate, for example, let's remember how we do zinc sulfate. Zinc is Zn, and sulfate is SO4. Zinc has a 2- charge. Sulfate has a zinc has a 2+ charge. Sulfate has a 2- charge. They cancel each other out. And now we have a certain number of waters, and hepta means 7. So this is 7 waters. So that is the formula for zinc sulfate heptahydrate. Right, let's look at copper sulfite. Copper is Cu. Sulfite is SO3. Remember, sulfate is SO4. So sulfite has a 2- charge, and copper, this one has a 1+ charge according to this. So that means I need to have 2 coppers. So it's Cu2, SO3, and I only have 1 water. So I can put a 1 here if I want to. I don't have to. I can just say water, and that's fine. Right, cobalt. Cobalt is Co. Fluoride is F for fluorine. And cobalt has a 2+ charge, and fluorine has a 1- charge, so I need 2 fluorines. So it's going to be COF2. And tetra is like tetrahedral in shape, so that's 4-sided. So that's 4 waters, and that's H2O. Right, lithium nitrate. Lithium is Li, nitrate is NO3. They both have lithium as a +1, nitrate has a -1, so they cancel each other out. Times 3 waters. That's your trihydrate. And then sodium is Na, and sulfate is SO4. But SO4 has a 2- charge, and sodium has a 1+ charge. So when I crisscross them, I get Na2, SO4. And deca is 10, so decahydrate is 10 waters. All right, so let's do our next one. We've got 5 more. Calcium. Calcium is Ca. Nitrate is NO3, but calcium has a 2+ charge, and nitrate has a 1- charge. So I have to have 2 nitrates to offset the calcium's charge. And I have 3 hydrates, so that's 3 waters. Calcium sulfate is CaSO4. Calcium has 2+, sulfate has 2-. They cancel each other out. And hexa is 6. Hexahydrate is 6 H2Os. Sodium phosphate. Sodium is Na. Phosphate is PO4. Phosphate has a 3- charge. Sodium has a 1+ charge. I cross them, so I need Na3, PO4. And tetra is 4, so times 4 H2Os. All right, cupric sulfate. Ooh, that's kind of tough. That doesn't tell you what the charge is, so you have to go back and look. And cupric is copper with a 2+ charge. And sulfate has a 2- charge, so they're going to cancel each other out. So it's copper 2 sulfate, SO4. And it's going to be penta. Penta is like the pentagon. Pentagon is 5-sided, 5 waters. And finally, cesium. Carbonite. Well, carbonate is CO3. Carbonite, therefore, must be CO2. And carbonite is going to take on a 2- charge. And when I look up cesium, which I just did, cesium has a 1+ charge. Carbonite has a 2- charge, so they crisscross, so I need 2 cesiums. And it's dihydrate. Di means 2, just like carbon dioxide is CO2. Dihydrate, so that's times 2 waters. Okay, let's do it the other way. Right. I'm going to do these pretty quickly. This is sodium and sulfate. So that's sodium sulfate, D-I-U-M, sulfate. And they're 10, so it's decahydrate. My next was lithium nitrate. Oh, that's good. I didn't even write it out. Thium, lithium nitrate. And the 3 means tri, hydrate. This is going to be copper 1, sulfite, trihydrate. This is calcium. And NO3 is nitrate, calcium. And the 2 means dihydrate. And there's no number here, so this is sodium. ClO3 is chlorate, 8, and mono, meaning 1, hydrate. Notice it's not just hydrate, it is in fact monohydrate, because you need the prefix for mono. Okay, number 16 is magnesium sulfate. I'm just going to read these to you so we don't take so much time. Magnesium sulfate, and the 7 is heptahydrate. This is CS for cesium. The CO2 is carbonite, not carbonate, but carbonite, and dihydrate. So cesium carbonite dihydrate. Zinc sulfate, pretty straightforward. 7 is heptahydrate. Sodium and phosphite, PO3 is phosphite, so sodium phosphite. And 4 is tetra, so it's tetrahydrate. So sodium, phosphite, tetrahydrate. And finally, nickel nitrate. Which nickel is it? Well, NO3 has a -1 charge, and this has a 2 plus charge. If I do my crisscross backwards, does nitrate take on a -1? It does. So this is going to be nickel 2. So this is nickel 2 nitrate. And the 6 means hexahydrate. Okay, that's it. Guys, if you have questions, see me in class, and I'll be happy to help. See you soon. Bye.